Hey, welcome in. Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions for Movo. In today's video, we're going to be spending some time discussing wireless microphone setups, the basics, and how to choose one coming in under $500 coming up next. So one of the huge benefits when it comes to wireless microphone system is just going to be the ability to freely move about. Now the basics of every wireless microphone system has two major components. One is going to be the transmitter, which this is the item that's typically worn or held by the performer. The other component is going to be our receiver, which collects radio signal from the transmitter, converts it to audio, and sends that audio through a cable to your mixer or preamp, or let's say your audio recorder. So now when it boils down to your transmitter, there are going to be several different form factors, whether that be a lavalier option, which is going to be our most common, a handheld option, a headset, and from time to time you will find an XLR plug-in option. Now when it comes to form factors of receivers, the most traditional or most common is going to be camera mounted. Also, there are going to be options out there for smartphone plugins, and you're even going to come across the occasional USB plug-in option as well. So when it comes to audio quality of these type of microphones, let's just go ahead and start with the WMX20. Now, one thing that I do like with these types of mics is whether it's clipped on the collar or you tape it within or underneath the shirt. One thing, as long as we stay within our little bubble here, you are 99% of the time going to get fantastic audio. And with it being on the fly, it's just ease of use is one thing that I find is absolutely crucial and really why I think wireless microphone setups really come in handy for most people out there. Furthermore, when it comes to wireless microphone systems, let's just go ahead and say they operate in 3 different bands. You're gonna have an ultra high frequency band. This is kind of like the gold standard for many years and typically gives the strongest and best performance due to its extensive frequency range and smaller antennas. Now some work in a very high frequency band, typically more affordable. They will have fewer available channels, and very high frequency requires extremely long antennas. In addition, you can find several wireless microphone systems that operate in the 2.4 gigahertz band. Keep in mind that the 2.4 gigahertz frequency band is the same as your computer Wi-Fi, which makes its operating range much shorter. So now jumping into wireless signal or wireless range of these two microphones or a traditional wireless setup, the Movo is going to get you roughly about 200 feet or 60 meters when it comes to it being able to communicate with the receiver and the transmitter. When we jump over to the Sennheiser G4, it's going to go up a little bit further to 328 feet or 100 meters, but let's take in consideration 150 versus roughly 500, and either way I have found it does not matter. I get pretty solid audio and great range with either of these units, and this is another huge bonus to wireless microphone systems. Now as far as battery life of either of these units, you're going to find nowadays that you can get units that are rechargeable, or you can go the old school route, which both of these are, and you can use traditional battery. Now my personal preference is that I actually like to use old school batteries, mainly because it puts me in a situation where if I ever need to quickly switch out batteries, I can. I always have them on hand, whereas rechargeables, I think they're great, but if it goes dead and you forgot to charge it up, you're in a little bit of a pickle in regards to you've got no power, you have no sound. So most wireless microphone systems also on the controlling side of things really kind of user-friendly in regards to, with both of these, you're not going to find any more than about 4 buttons between your transmitter and receiver. A lot of times it's going to be for your gain control, or you're going to need to maybe change your channel, and then you might have 1 or 2 more things, whether it be a power button or a mute button, and you're pretty much ready to go. So as far as kind of on the user end of things, you have very few buttons, it's usually quick, and another bonus of a wireless microphone setup. So overall, when it comes to wireless microphone systems, I just think the huge plus is going to be cost efficient, they're going to be user friendly, and overall, they typically get a great audio quality as long as on your end of things, you're recording correctly. Wireless microphone setups are something that a lot of people fall in love with. So hey guys, if you found this video useful on wireless microphone basics, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below. If you like the content we're creating here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next educational video.
Movo. Creators wanted.